Says I'm live. Are you there? Are you there now? Hey everyone. We're having technical difficulties today. You there?
Can anyone hear me? Yes, I am.
Jeez Louise. What a disaster. Okay, we're live.
All right. Can you hear me now, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Millions of excess barrels per day capacity and a massive. Good grief.
Hello, everyone. Technical difficulties.
Many,
Bruiser.
many technical difficulties.
All right.
All right, we're all
Hi,
good.
Will.
This is what happens when you have a live on. It's today Taco Tuesday?
Today is Tuesday.
I thought it was just a regular Tuesday.
Well, every Tuesday is a Taco Tuesday.
Oh boy. Let's get started.
Yes, let's do that.
Anybody
Wait,
from.
did you go on TikTok?
Huh?
Did you go on TikTok?
Yes.
Okay, and don't forget to change the live chat, like and
Yeah.
share.
Yeah.
I'm just giving out all the information that we need to do. Happy birthday, Karen.
Karen's birthday. Happy birthday.
All right, what are we starting with?
Oh, the refinery fire in California.
Okay.
Benicio refinery caught fire yesterday, strangely, right after they announced they were going to close it. That's a little odd. A little odd timing. 175,000 barrels a day of capacity gone in California. That's a big deal. If you're in California, your gas prices are about to get weird. And what I mean is, they're going to get high. Yeah, they're about to get real high. So this is the thing that I've warned about: losing another refinery with others closing. So, yeah, I don't know how bad it's going to be. It's not going to be good. People are saying state averages between $6 and $7 a gallon. So if you're
Wow.
in California, like the Donster, get ready.
Like the Donster.
Yeah,
Yes. Oh, and he has another account, so he'll be here. He's
oh,
probably listening, just not
I'm sure.
typing.
I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, he does. He has another one.
Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate that. Did you guys see Carney and Trump today? Huh?
I seen it. Yeah.
What'd you think?
I don't know because it was just when I was watching it, it was live, and I didn't get to keep watching it because I was doing other things. But he told him that he isn't going to. Carney said he isn't going to. What did he say about? Because he said again about the 51st state, and he told him he has to quit saying that.
Yeah.
That his country isn't for sale. And Trump said to him, "Time will tell. Time will tell." That's what he said to him.
I didn't see that part. I saw Carney playing up to him and kissing his ass a little bit. Um, because that's how
Oh,
you
he's
get what you
definitely
want.
too nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he's
that.
definitely too nice to him, though.
Yeah, he's kind of playing him a little bit there.
Hmm.
I didn't see the 51st state talk. I saw another part.
What part did you see?
Just the part where Carney was talking. Trump wasn't really talking, but Carney was talking about just saying good things about Donald Trump, to kiss up to him, to, playing him like you got to play him.
Yeah, I mean, they learned the way that they have to deal with him, but I don't. I think people need to start just getting really rude with him.
Why doesn't anyone stand up to Trump? Well, there's different ways to stand up to people, and I think world leaders recognize that it can do more harm than good.
Hmm.
More harm to the economy and more harm to people. When you can just play his game and get what you want, it's kind of like dealing with a child.
It is like dealing with a child.
Yeah, it's like dealing with a child. So it's the benefit of standing up to him isn't you don't get any return on your investment. So you play the game with him, and that's what I think. That's what Carney's doing.
Yeah, I think so too.
It appeared that way. It is a dark and rainy day where I'm at.
And it's the same here. And it's only 60 degrees. All
That's a,
right.
that's about what it is here.
It's cold and rainy.
OPEC is more production increases coming from OPEC. I think a lot of people don't realize this. This production increase they just announced is not the only one. They're going to do this every month through summer. Over 2 million barrels a day. So it's going down. It's going down.
Hmm.
Just a matter of time. They're doing it slowly instead of quickly.
So no one's being rude. We know that Carney knows Trump's game. That's what we were saying. That he handled him like a child, and that sometimes you have to do that. Someone said you need a nappy time.
Who's being rude?
Right.
I do need a nappy time. I think so.
I think you do too.
fucking exhausted by all this drama. Drama. What else is going on?
So, the White House is dropping the Veterans Day thing. You know, they're dropping the whole Victory Day for World War One.
Yeah.
The White House is dropping it, not so that.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought getting rid of Veterans Day wouldn't fly?
Yeah, they must have took some heat for that one, and of course they did. They said they will go with a proclamation rather than the name change, so they're still going to kind of include it, but
Yeah.
and that doesn't. No, Veterans Day is for veterans, not that. So don't even include it. Just leave it out. It is Veterans Day. That is for the veterans. It doesn't belong to them to change the name or even add a proclamation. They have no right.
I don't know what's going on in the
That
markets, but it looks like things are beginning to fall. That's so dumb. How dumb can you be to say we're going to get rid of Veterans Day?
I don't.
It's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Well, you know the whole celebrate the victories only thing. He means that because that's why when he goes to that funeral and someone said that he called them suckers and losers, that's because they didn't have victory. They died. So to him, this is how he sees it, not me. So I'm not saying this is because apparently we can be rude, but yeah. So I just want to get that out there that he called them. Someone said he called them suckers and losers. Yeah, I believe it.
Oh yeah, that's his. That sounds exactly like something he would say.
Yeah,
He's called everyone
and
else a
then
sucker and a loser. Why wouldn't he say that about veterans?
right, exactly. And then he says Victory Day for World War One. That's because he's saying that we should celebrate victories, not veterans.
Yeah, it's not a celebration, dipshit.
Yeah,
Is Memorial
yeah,
Day a celebration?
yeah.
Jeez
I
Louise.
don't know about him. Oh, and when he was asked about if he should uphold the Constitution, if he is, you know, he should do that, he said, I don't know. He doesn't know if he should uphold the Constitution. Did you know that?
Yes.
He doesn't know. Like, he didn't take that oath, so he doesn't know.
Peter, thank you for the super chat. Refinery fire in California. Do you think there's potential for sabotage, foreign or otherwise? Is there potential? Yes, there is potential. Did that happen? I have no idea. It's just very odd that this refinery catches fire days after they say they're going to close it. It's just, statistically speaking, it's not likely that would happen. So, yeah, Peter, since you used the word potential, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Kind of like a house burning down that's in foreclosure.
Yeah, I've heard of that before.
Yeah. That happens occasionally. But yeah, Peter, I don't think they'll find anything, but that doesn't mean it doesn't mean it doesn't make me wonder.
So Trump's birthday is the 14th
Oh, great. Of what?
some of June. Westy said he couldn't remember if it was the 14th or the 6th. It's the 14th.
Oh man, I got to meet Edwin McCain on Donald Trump's birthday.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, that should be fun.
Yeah. I'm meeting Edwin McCain on June the 14th, by the way. Um, I had no idea. Fuck. Yeah, it is. Well, I don't know if it's fun to speculate, but it's curious, right?
Right.
It's
It is.
curious.
Yeah, because you can speculate. Definitely.
Is it kind of like the restaurant that burns down a couple of days after the health department gives it an F? It's kind of like the restaurant that burned down in Goodfellas.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like that. A little bit. A little bit. Edwin McCain, not Ed Wood. Um,
Yeah, Edwin.
Ed Wood. I should call him that. Just see what happens. That'd be great.
Don't call him Edward.
Why
Don't
not?
don't call him Edward.
He's cool. He wouldn't mind.
Oh, that's so funny.
I'll say, Peter told me to tell you hi, Edward. He'll say, my name's not Edward. I'll say, tell Peter. I know this.
Wait, Westy says he wants tanks for that parade that he's supposed to be having for his birthday.
Yeah. Roll them out. Destroy the roads. I don't give a shit. Where is it happening?
Destroy the roads. Yep. Just destroy everything. Why not?
Is this
I
in
mean, he
DC?
destroyed.
Look.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
No, Peter, it's not Edward.
It's Edwin. They keep changing his name. He keeps changing his name. That's funny.
So the big players don't seem too worried, says the OPEC deal won't be such a glut since Kazakhstan and Iraq were already overproducing. But if they keep overproducing, wouldn't that be a glut? I don't know where you heard that, but everyone I talk to is like freaking the hell out. Kazakhstan was overproducing by about 400,000 barrels a day, but the total of these OPEC increases is over 2 million barrels a day. It's significantly more than what they were overproducing. By the time we get to September, it's going to be 2.2 million barrels a day. So it
Taz
will,
said,
yeah.
Tab
And
says, as a 20-year veteran, they hate parades. I would agree with him because I know a lot of veterans that say that. Sorry, you keep pausing, and I think you're done. You do need a nap today. We both might need a nap.
yeah, I might need a nap. It's so dark and dreary outside.
It is. It is. It makes you want to take a nap.
Mm. But yeah, and also I don't listen to any of the big players when it comes to this kind of stuff because the here's the thing about the big players, they're always working some deal in the background with. I mean, it's you can't trust them. I listen to the guys, the medium players that don't have access to the president, the guys that built their own companies. I don't listen to um, some guy that went to Harvard and got a degree and became an oil executive. That's not a thing. I don't listen to those guys. I just don't. Um, I listen to guys more like me. You can't.
Right.
There's no world where you can add over 2 million barrels a day of oil, even if they were overproducing by some. There's no way you can add that at a time when the economies are shrinking due to Donald Trump's tariff wars. At a time when demand is shrinking, it's just there's no way to weasel yourself out of a crash that's coming. It's just coming. Period. It's already here. It's and a lot of people are missing. The crash is already here. 57 or whatever dollar oil in 2025 is the equivalent of $45 oil in 2019. And if we had $45 oil, people would say we were in a crash in 2019. So we're in a crash. It's here. You have to think about inflation. $57 oil isn't $57 oil in 2019, it's $57 oil in 2025. And, you know, right, a lot of people don't want to admit it because they voted for it.
Right.
And also, the big players, the thing about the big players too, they also have much more balanced portfolios. They produce a significant amount of natural gas that will save them. But the ones that are going to fail are the ones that don't have much natural gas and are heavy oil. The ones that'll be fine are the ones that are balanced or are heavy on natural gas. That's how that's going to work. I hear OPEC wants to get it down to 50 to curtail Russia. Well, Russia's drill, baby, drill right now. They're drilling more than they have in 5 years. And by the way, Russia's one of the largest producing nations in OPEC. Russia's a part of OPEC, and they're participating in the production increases. I don't know why people keep talking about bankrupting Russia. They're literally participating in this, they're literally doing this. This is not. This is not going to hurt Russia. This is not going to hurt Russia.
Yeah, not at all. It's definitely not.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna put it in the chat,
That
computer.
do that.
I'm gonna write that for you in the chat.
What are you writing in the chat?
Your accounts. That is the only two accounts he has. He asked what was your real account on
Oh,
TikTok.
okay. Thank you.
Hmm.
But no, all of these, you know, this started with Donald Trump. You bring down the price of oil, you end the war, and everyone is parroting it, and it blows my mind that everyone's repeating anything Donald Trump says. Um,
It
Even Gio
blows my mind.
Husar last night on TikTok, he messaged me. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna make a video disagreeing with you. Don't hurt me." I said, "Go ahead. I don't care. You're still gonna be wrong."
My God. Oh my God. That is so funny. Why even message you? Like, uh,
Because he didn't want me to respond.
Pete. Well,
Or
you
he
have to
just,
respond if he's wrong.
well, he was being respectful.
Right.
I mean, it's fine for people to disagree. I just don't understand why people believe Russia would do this to themselves.
Right.
And Russia's economy is very secretive, and there's a lot we don't know about it. But if there's one thing I know for sure, it's that they won't bankrupt themselves on purpose.
Right.
Unless they're just
Yeah,
batshit
they're not
crazy,
going to do
even more
that.
than I thought they were.
Yeah, they're not going to do that. That's not a thing. Now, wait. We're sitting here and we're going, that's not a thing, but Trump is literally bankrupting the United States.
Well,
It's a
well,
possibility then.
while saying he's making us rich.
Yes. But he's doing it, so why wouldn't Putin do it? I mean, it's a possibility. He is literally taking us down, and we're sitting here going, who would do that? Well, that would be Trump.
Right. But Putin's already a dictator. He already controls the elections. Like
He doesn't need to
he
do
doesn't
that.
need to do that, and I don't think he's going to do that.
Right. I don't think so either. I'm just saying, like, we're sitting here going, who would do that? And we know who would do that.
And I think people don't realize is Russia's been selling their oil really cheap the whole time because it's been sanctioned, right? Um, I mean, they've been living on cheap oil for years, and now we think it's going to bankrupt them? No. No, it's not going to bankrupt them.
No.
It's not. I don't know what's going on with this stupid thing.
What? What's happening?
Steelwork. Market turned around. What happened? A lot of people are trying to take advantage of the market and make a buck on it. You know?
I don't know what you're talking about, Zimmerman. I
It's,
finally got it. I'm not a Trump supporter, so I've had it for a long time. Only if I was a Trump supporter, I could see you going, "Oh, you finally got it." I'm not.
how did North American based oil companies make money if the price of oil doesn't support drilling or extraction? Well, they reduce their cost and they just produce their existing fields. You know, companies across the country are reducing their capex every single day. Diamondback Energy came out, I think, yesterday, and they're reducing their capex. I can't remember the number. Might have been 20%. Don't quote me on that. But anytime you hear companies say we're reducing our capex, that's not good. That means they're cutting back. They're not going to spend money like they were. Um, so, you know, upstream oil
Yeah.
and gas operations are a highly expensive venture. You have to constantly spend billions of dollars just to keep your oil pumping. And when they reduce that spending, it's not good. Not good for the industry. um, they have a lot of stuff they have to do contractually. So, it's not like everyone's just going to stop drilling. What it means is drilling is going to slow down to the point where we're no longer growing production and it starts falling. That's what it means. Demand is always rising, wells are always declining. If you're not drilling 7 or 8,000 wells a year in the United States, you're not doing anything. You're not gaining any production. You're losing production based on the decline rate of wells. So that's what's happening.
Yeah, but they will never stop drilling. They'll always be drilling.
Yeah, they'll drill some. They won't drill their tier 1 acreage. They won't drill their best acreage. And they won't drill anything they don't have to. They'll be contractually required to drill some of these wells. But yeah, they'll definitely slow down. They'll definitely slow down.
Yes. I knew then as well, Zimmerman.
Oil companies really make a lot of money once after they've developed their fields and they're just pumping and they're not spending all the capex anymore. That's when they really make a lot of money. So I think they're going to go ahead and do that.
Yeah. Becky says she regrets voting for Trump. He lied to get us to vote for him. Well, Becky, not to be rude, but I've been screaming it from the rooftops that he was a liar. And I tried to tell everyone who voted for him, but nobody would listen. I was crazy.
What is the oldest well in the United States? I believe that's the Drake well. I believe it's still pumping. I don't remember the year. Let me look it up here. The Drake well. What year was that? I don't remember that year. 1859? That thing's still, I think it's still pumping. It's in PA. I visited it once.
What is it? Which one?
The Drake well. It's in Titusville. 1859. So that's, 175 years old? Probably got wood casing, if it has any casing. 70 foot deep.
Holy shit.
Mark says, I named my oilfield supply company after it. Cool. Yeah, there is talk of Shell doing a hostile takeover of BP. That would be funny. I don't know why, it just would. So we'll see what happens. BP's stock price is getting weak enough that, Shell could just do a hostile takeover. If they do that, then if it's still pumping, I'm sure they changed the casing out. I don't know that it ever had casing in it. I actually worked on an old well up in PA that had wooden casing in it. This thing was like 125 years old, but it's 70 foot deep. They might have just run. Yeah, they might have come back later and just run some kind of slotted liner or something in it. But depending on the geology, if there's a lot of rock, there might not be any casing. This shit might just be flowing right up an open hole. Who knows? I'd be interested to find out. Put fucking PVC in it.
PVC.
You could. You literally could. It's shallower than a lot of water wells, has no pressure.
I'm reading comments.
Please comment about the timing of OPEC production increase and Trump's visit to the Middle East. Well, OPEC's going to increase production every month from now till the end of summer. So there's 400,000 barrels a day they're doing right now. That's not the end of it. They're doing it again in July. This announcement starts June 1. They're doing it again for July 1, August 1, September 1, October 1, until they get to 2.2 million barrels a day. So that's the nature of the production increases. Are there hundreds of abandoned drilling platforms in the Gulf? There's abandoned production platforms. I don't know how many there are. I mean, there may be hundreds. I don't know the number. I know they're there, but I don't know how many. A lot of them are converted to like fish habitats and stuff when they age out, but I don't know how many's there. Is Trump allowed to travel to the Middle East? Yeah. I mean, if they let him.
Yeah, he has to get their permission because
You think they won't
some
let him?
states don't allow. Some states don't allow felons. Right?
Doesn't he have diplomatic immunity?
I think he has to ask.
He probably just has it.
I don't know. Why should he be anybody special? Because he's not special.
Diplomatic immunity. Have you never seen the old Mel Gibson movie?
I don't remember that. I probably did. God, I hate that man.
The guy told him he couldn't shoot him because he had diplomatic immunity. And then he put one in his forehead. Well, all I know is he's going. So I don't know what to tell you, like how that worked, but he's going. So
I got kicked.
yeah, you did.
As soon as I said I hate that man, it kicked me.
Yeah, Murtaugh. Lethal Weapon. Yes, Murtaugh.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my God, Murtaugh. What kind of fucking name is Murtaugh? Give me a break.
I don't know.
Movies are dumb. We need a cool name for this guy. We'll call him Murtaugh. Let's call him Bob. Just call him Bob. I called some guy Bob last night. What was his name? Fred?
No, it wasn't Fred, but it wasn't Bob.
What's the difference?
I don't remember his name, but it wasn't Bob. That's
Are we
all.
really counting? Does it matter? He was a Bob.
He was a Bob.
What a douche.
What is a kick?
But
Oh, now I
anyway,
know you're joking.
regardless of why or how he's going, they're going to let him go. So, I mean,
Um, I think she knows what kick means. I there's no way she doesn't. Bruiser, there's no way she doesn't know what kick means.
yeah, of all people, Steelwork should know what kick means.
Yeah, she's right. There's no. She's just fucking with us.
Hasn't she been kicked? She been kicked?
I don't know. Yeah,
I
she's
don't mean
been kicked a
today. I
couple
just mean
times.
historically.
Yeah, she hasn't been kicked today, but she has been kicked a couple times. Yes, absolutely. She knows exactly what it means. What a terrible time to try to be nice, Bruiser. I'm not on TikTok either. I'm on YouTube. I was kicked from YouTube. And you've been kicked from YouTube as well.
Have I been kicked?
I've never had to kick you. No, you're good.
Can you kick me?
No, I can't kick you.
Why is that
I
box?
can leave.
Why is that box up there empty? The
Football.
hell?
Oh yeah, it is. Which one is that one
What
supposed
the
to be?
hell is going on? Let's try this a different way. Let's do this. Okay. Fixed it. Nothing worse than an
It's
empty box. Oh my god.
YouTube doesn't kick you. I get it's the app.
The app kicks Jill.
The other day I said it was Matt that kicked me. He kicked me right the fuck out. I watched him.
I did not.
It was still funny because it was like I was watching the screen. Um, I was looking at the screen where we are, and right as you were doing something, it kicked me. So I had to say it. It was funny.
Say hi to the older millennial. You know he's watching after getting called out. Nah, he's not watching. He doesn't care.
So
He doesn't
yeah,
care.
he doesn't care. He's like Trump. He doesn't care. He likes to spread his lies.
Oh man.
Robert.
What'd Robert do?
No, I was laughing because someone said, "Who is Matt?" And he said, "Matt Damon."
Matt
Robert said,
Damon.
"Matt Damon."
Matt Damon? So what else, Jill?
Um, I don't know. We're going to go to the people in the chat. Let's go answer questions.
Hi, Chris. You want to sell your woodworking on Etsy but don't know how to start? It shouldn't be that hard. My wife sells stuff and she's not that good with technology. I think you just download the
Don't.
app and put pictures on there. Don't what?
I wasn't talking to you. That's why I'm muted.
Oh.
I was talking to the dog and I tried to mute before, but it didn't mute.
Hi, Ryan. We got the same taste in hats. Yeah, that would be. Do you think Trump learned his lesson double crossing OPEC from his first term? No, he has no idea because he didn't have to pay the consequences of that. Joe Biden did. He didn't learn his lesson. And however this works out in the end, it's going to be bad for Donald Trump because he can't negotiate with these guys from the Middle East. They just take him to the woodshed every time. Because he just focuses on the right now, and they focus on the next 10 years. That's how the OPEC 2020 deal happened. Will LP increase like natural gas? Not so much because it's largely tied to oil. So I don't see a lot of volatility in propane. Natural gas futures will go up in value for sure as oil production in the United States begins to drop. Natural gas futures will rise, especially when we get into the heat of the summer. When we start using a lot more, they're kind of stable right now because we're in springtime and temperatures are moderate and mild. But whenever those 100-degree temps start hitting daily, natural gas is going to climb a lot. Sacco said they debated you and beat you. I'm just asking. I haven't debated anybody in ever. don't I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what they're talking about either because anytime somebody wants to debate you, you tell them no. You've never debated anyone. That doesn't even make any sense.
Is that 168? Let me go find this person. See if I even know who they are. I doubt I do. No results? No results? Some dude with 7 followers and 37 following said they debated me and beat me. Okay.
That's awesome. I can debate you now. Now I know I can beat you.
God. People are so dumb.
People believe it too.
I don't know about all that.
No, I'm saying there will be people who believe it.
Will gas fall? Will gas fall under $2 a gallon? I don't think so. Gas, the national average, and when we talk about gas prices, keep in mind I talk about national averages, not what one person pays in some random state. That doesn't matter. We talk about national averages. The last time gas fell below $2 was in the worst part of COVID when oil went negative. I can't. No, gas is not going to fall below $2 on a national average. There may be some people that get down to that point in some localized areas where gas is already really cheap, but on a national average, it takes a lot for gas to get down to $2. A lot. Because I believe, let me look real quick. The national average is still probably 315 to somewhere in that range. Yeah, the national average is 315. And there are people paying in the low twos, but we're talking about national average. When am I speaking in Oklahoma City? June the 12th. June the 12th in Oklahoma City. June the 14th, I go back and I meet Edwin McCain. I can't hear you? Well, what did you do? Do I do speaking engagements? Yes, I do. I guess I'll re-invite Jill back and see what happens because it's not. Try this. Oh, somebody's here. You there? Jill? Jill? I will be in Houston in September speaking at the Gulf Coast conference. I can't remember the name of it. Jill? Let's try this. Jill? Jill? All right, I'm going to disconnect you, Jill, and re-invite you. God, this is so dumb. I can't stand technology. All right, Jill, I sent you a new link. I just sent a new link. There she is. There she is.
So I was here at first, right? And you just couldn't hear me.
Yeah, that's a thing.
And then I left because I was like, he can't hear me. And then when I went to join again, it just said link not found.
It's because I disconnected you. There she is.
Yes. Oh, there goes that stupid YouTube.
Yeah, she's back.
Bruiser.
When do you expect oil prices to stabilize for refineries in the U.S.? I don't know. Maybe next spring. It's going to be a minute.
Okay, I am not back with a vengeance. Dying breed.
Sounds like a movie title.
Well, he said like Die Hard. You were. I seen that, Bruiser. You're the best. You're always the best.
Will there be a food shortage? No, I don't see a food shortage. I'm not a food expert, but no, I don't see a food shortage happening.
I mean, maybe on things like avocados and stuff like that. Which is one of my favorite foods.
It is.
I love avocados, yes. And I have so much asparagus that I don't even know what to do with it.
Oil is a global commodity, but many people say OPEC controls the price. Can you explain? Well, OPEC controls over 40% of the world's oil production, and they can produce it so cheaply that they can literally flip a switch and just change prices globally by how much they produce. They are the swing producer, and that's why they control prices. They can increase production by a lot, or they can cut production by a lot very easily. We can't do that in the United States. It takes us years to increase production significantly. They can do it in weeks. So that's how they control prices. Just different type of oil production.
I don't know if smoking asparagus would be a good idea, Peter.
Do you need to roll it, or do you just smoke it like it is?
I don't know. Well, I would say you would have to roll because there's no hole in it to smoke it like it is. And yes, avocados come from Mexico still.
You roll
I'm
it
just
in
worried the
bacon.
price is going to go up. Yes, you can do that.
You can roll it in bacon.
Yes, smoking it is good. If you mean on the grill, I was totally going. I knew what you meant. I just was.
Yeah.
But yeah, smoking it on the grill is delicious, and rolling it in bacon makes it even more delicious. That's funny.
Is there an impact to the price of gas to the U.S. or only California with the refinery going down? It's pretty much isolated to California because they have their own gas and their own, everything. And they can't get any gas from the rest of the continental U.S. So, yeah, pretty much just California. California, Nevada, Arizona, some. Mostly California. Thank you, Just Me. All right. I think I need a nap, Jill. You want to wrap it up?
Yeah, we can wrap it up. I think you need a nap too.
I'm tired today.
I can tell.
No live tomorrow. I'm be on with Shane Hewitt again, the dude from Canada. What's that called? Night
Oh,
something?
shit. I remember, but I don't.
It's Night something. I don't remember the name of the show.
Somebody will.
Oh, man. Thanks, everyone, so much for joining us today.
Yes, everyone.
Thursday. We'll see you guys Thursday.
See you Thursday.
Thanks.
Have a great Tuesday.